What's up? It's your boy 3-2, man. We got a real quick one here. Kingdom of Dreams, you know what I'm saying? Kingdom Talks. We all in the building, right? So, with that being said, we're going to kick it off with another Kingdom Talk video. And with this one, man, we're going to talk about, man, we're going to talk about how to recover. Getting out of a sour spot, a bad position. And before I get into how we do it, I want to kind of talk about it and explain it, you know what I'm saying? Because I think for a lot of people, we don't really see ourselves in everybody's position, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's important when paying it forward, when giving back, you know what I'm saying? When trying to help, when trying to bring impact into a community, it's important that you help people see themselves in the situations that you were able to overcome. So my job as a mentor, my job as somebody who wants to be impactful in my community is to make it very plain for everybody to understand. So in life, you know what I'm saying, everybody's human. I don't know anybody who's always lived happy, who never has anything going on, never has anything going wrong in their life, right? So we all go through things, right? We all get to funky positions in our life. We get to a place in life where our productivity, our feelings, our emotions are out of whack, right? They're not in alignment with what we are used to, what we have previously been doing, or what we know we can do, right? And for whatever reason, our body, our mind, our mental, our spiritual self isn't moving. You know what I'm saying? It seems stuck. You know what I'm saying? We say things like, I'm in a rut right now. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going through my go-through. You know, life is beating me up. Life is lifing right now. We say all these things, right? And I feel like if you've ever been in that place, if you're currently in that place, if you're currently experiencing any of the things that I've mentioned already, or if you know that you may experience those things in the future, it's time to put in action the steps necessary, the steps required, so that you can overcome it. You can get back to that place of productivity. You can get back to a space in which it's not funky. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of the times we kind of accept life for what it is. We accept those moves. We accept those spaces that we get into as written in stone. Like, because I'm in this space, I have to stay in this space until I somehow default back to normal. And I want to offer you a different perspective. I want to offer you a different mindset. I want to offer you a system where you can be in this place, but you can actively work to get out of it. Okay? So the whole reason that I'm giving out this recording now, the whole reason for this episode is because I was in a bad place, right? As recent as yesterday, you know, today is August 21st. Today is August 21st. I am on lunch at work, and I had reached out to my coach yesterday because for the past few days I had been in a rut. Mentally, I just wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, not even the past few days. The start of this week, really. You know, Sunday going into Monday, all the way through yesterday night, you know what I'm saying? Really this morning, I really just kind of fully made that adjustment, right? But I was going through it, Josh. I was going through it. And I was in a space where I just didn't feel like doing much. I was in a space where mentally I had too much going on, too much emotion, too much pain. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to, I didn't want to deal with much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to deal with people. I didn't want to deal with my responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? And I want you all to know that if this is something that you dealt with, if this is something you're going through, don't blame yourself. Give yourself grace. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to get in these moods. It's okay to get into these modes. It's okay to slip into a space. such as the ones that I've explained, right? But the other side of it is we can't stay there. We can't stay there. We got bigger things to do. We have bigger fish to fry. We have to figure out a way to coexist in that pain with productivity. We have to figure out a way to channel, because it's all energy. It's still energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy that brings us into that brings painfulness. It's energy that brings us down. It's energy that is not producing. So we have to redirect that energy into something that is going to produce. We have to use those emotions and transform it into something that we can actually positively gain from. Okay, we can't just continue to go through life. We can't continue to go through our go-throughs and get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately we're going through those go-throughs because there's a lesson in there that we still haven't learned. So I'm going through my go-through, right? Dealing with a lot, and emotionally I'm out of it. I'm not gonna go into much detail, but it's a celebratory time, but it's also a time of, it's a reminder of what's no longer here. And it's tough for me, because of the person, that's no longer here, the role that she played. Man, the impact she had on my life, and then with her passing, it's also a reminder of her husband. So, just both grandparents. It's tough. So I was going through it, and I hadn't been feeling like dealing with much of anything, right? Of course, you gotta go to work. Of course, you gotta make sure the house is taken care of. But outside of that, just bare minimum. I just wanted to do the bare minimum. Just wanted to exist for a minute. Didn't want to do much. Just wanted to exist. Anybody ever just wanted to exist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just exist. Just be there. You know what I'm saying? Not really be of the world, but just be in the world. I'm here, but I'm not here. So that's where I was. And Monday came, and I put my mask on because it's my dad's birthday, so I got through that. Tuesday is also another reminder for me. So by this point in time, every year since, everything transpired, it's back-to-back days. It's tough. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's a mental blender. And now I'm at a point where I just know, like, I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm more than just not, like, I'm far removed from just wanting to exist. Like, now I don't even want to exist. Like, I want to be here, but I don't want nobody to see me. Like, if you see me, pretend like you don't see me. Like, just act like I don't exist. Like, literally, that's how I want it to be. And I still took care of the house, but I'm in my own individual Andre 3-2 bubble, right? Me and my wife have a conversation, and just like, hey, you good? You know what I'm saying? You've been real quiet. You okay? Everything straight? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just having a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to elaborate on that, but yeah, just having a day. And I wake up Wednesday, and I'm still bothered. By this point in time, though, I'm more frustrated that I'm still bothered than what's actually bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Bothering me. Like, why is this still lingering at this point? Like, I'm tired of, like, dealing with the deal. Like, what is this? So I get to a space where I have to acknowledge what's going on. And in that acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying, I realize, okay, you've been slacking, you ain't been on your P's and Q's, you've been putting off some things, it's time to lock in. It's time to stop giving this situation the power to control you. It's time to stop giving this situation the rule over your life. It's time to stop giving this situation the value that it does not deserve. You know what I'm saying? You're placing more stock in this situation than you are in your future. You're placing more interest. You're investing more time. You're investing more emotion. You're spending more energy into this thing that serves you no good than you are into something that would. And now I'm getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, again, bare minimum. I'm still doing my business calls. I'm still hopping on trainings. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything that I need to do to exist. I just don't want to be seen. I don't want to deal with nobody, right? The morning training yesterday was about balance and discipline. It was about how even too much of a good thing is bad, right? If you just eat greens all the time and nothing else, it's bad. It's bad for you. You need those other nutrients. You need those other vitamins, right? So you have to have balance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw some fruits in there. You know, you gotta eat some other kinds of vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Plants is cool, but you need some other vegetables as well. You need some fruits. You need calcium, protein, all these other things. I'm not saying you have to go drink milk or anything or eat meat, but you need a source of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a balance, discipline, or a diet. A diet is a discipline. A workout routine is a discipline. You know what I'm saying? Businesses are a discipline. Life is a discipline. And so it was talking about being disciplined and how you have to be disciplined and committed even in those times in which you don't feel it, even in those times in which it's hard, even in those times in which life is life or you're going through or go through. Because it's your discipline that is going to get you the success that you're actually getting, that you're actually going for, that you're actually out to get, that you're setting out for. It's the discipline that gets us what we want. It's the discipline that gets us to the destination. Because discipline is commitment in the face of adversity. Discipline is a choice. You choose to be disciplined. It's a choice. Every day. Every day you have to make a choice. It's a decision to carry out a plan. It's a decision to commit to a behavior. It's a decision to go all in. It's a contract with yourself daily. Are you going to do what you said you were going to do? Even when it gets hard, even when it's tough, even when life throws the wrenches at you, even when life throws the banana peel that you slip on, are you going to get back up and continue? You talked about the balance with the discipline. It was like, man, Dre, you tripping. You tripping. To be frank, excuse my French, but you fucking up. Get it together, bro. I had to sit down and have a heart-to-heart with myself and realize that I can continue down the path that I'm currently on, or I can get my stuff together. I text my coach, say, hey, coach, look, I've been in a bad place mentally. I've been slacking. And in so many words, I let him know, I got you. I owe you some overtime. You know what I'm saying? I owe you some overtime. And had to get some things right family-wise, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I spoke with wifey. I got me a good little sleep. Woke up this morning, and I got back to my discipline. And in getting back to my discipline, I realized that those few days off, I was rusty. But not only was I rusty, I was starting to realize a nice little lesson. All right, and that lesson was that life is always going to happen. You can't turn off life when you're chasing success. You can't turn off life when you're after your dreams. You're always going to have something that is going to try to overpower or distract you. Divert your energy towards something that's not going to produce the results that you want to produce. So the main thing has to become and stay the main thing. So the lesson is, you have to remain disciplined. You have to learn how to keep your balance, because life is always looking to get you off balance. Life is always looking to get you in a place in space where you feel defeated, where you feel your feelings are the most important thing. But I empower you, I recommend, I advise, I leave you with this to think about. Is what you're going through right now going to be a good enough excuse for your grandkids as to why they are not living through freedom? Why they're not living a true free life? Why they're still in a cycle of poverty? Why they haven't achieved, attained, and are in the process of maintaining generational wealth? Is your go through right now going to be a good enough excuse? I don't think so. If we both being honest with ourselves, I don't think so. I think you have more fight in you. I think you have more potential. I think you have more in you. I think you have more to achieve. I think you have more to go. And the only reason I say this is because you woke up this morning breathing. You were able to watch this video. This means God put more in you and you're not done. Your assignment isn't over. So that means you still have time. You still have time to make sure that you put your family on the path to succeed. That you accomplish your goals and give a model, leave a model for them to follow after. Leave a model for them to understand, for them to be inspired by. Because we don't have too many models and illustrations that look like us. All of them are famous rappers and athletes. We need to give our communities more. That means we have to do more. Which means that we can't get caught off guard. We can't get caught off balance. We have to remain disciplined. We have to remain disciplined. We have to daily choose our future, our dreams, our goals, and our destiny over the temporary, current, uncomfortable situation that we're currently going through. Because it's just temporary. It won't be there forever. It won't be like that forever if you choose to focus on what matters. If you choose to put the energy, time, and investment in what matters. Don't blow and spend days being in a rut, having life with you, not feeling like you want to do things that are actually going to benefit you. Don't spend it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just did it, and I'm telling you, it's not worth it. I can't get them days back, and neither will you be able to. So the only thing I can do now is focus on today and focus on what I need to do today in order to get to where I need to go tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. So that by the time my kids get of age and they start having kids, I can look at my grandkids and say, man, because my grandpa instilled something in my dad, grandpa on my mom's side, grandparents that are no longer here, because they, as a couple, instilled something in my dad. He was able to begin changing the cycles that were familiar in our family. He became a model over my life and gave me something to strive for as an adult. And now I can continue his work, which started with them, of changing the cycle and building something better. I can let them know, hey, look, it was because I chose to go through, to break through my little troubling times and focus on my future. So in order to do that, guys, I'm gonna give y'all 3 little quick steps. All right. So first, you got to be honest. All right. You every day you have to be honest with where you are mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay. Where are y'all? Spiritually as well. Where am I at? You know what I'm saying? Take an inventory. Am I low? Am I mid? Am I average? Am I high? Like, where am I at? Know where you're operating from. Now understand why. Where did the boost come from? Why am I just mellow? Why am I just chill? Why am I below? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really understand it. Be honest, okay? And then decide if a change is needed. All right? If you are below, yeah, you need to change. You need to figure out what is affecting, why is that impacting you, and make a change so that it's no longer impacting you, so you can increase your level. You know what I'm saying? If you mid, if you average, yeah, you might want to change. You might want to get a little up. So how do you make the change? How do you do it? What needs to change? If you high, you may want to stay high. You might want to go higher. You may want to come down. I don't know why you would want to come down, but hey, that's up to you. What change is necessary? What change is needed? And then execute. All right? So be honest. Figure out the change and execute. Those are 3 things I'm going to leave you with. All right? And that's exactly what I did. I was honest with myself. I looked at the situation, realized, hey, look, I'm low. My energy is low. My mental is low. I'm low. Why? All of the pain and the memories, the hurt, you know what I'm saying, mixed with the guilt and everything else, you know what I'm saying, it was dragging me down. It had me focused on the negative when I should have been focused on the positive. So what needs to change? I need to stop focusing on the negative. I need to focus on the positive. Well, what's the positive in this situation? The positive is, yeah, they're gone, but look at the impact. They didn't just impact me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just impact me. They ain't just have a huge impact on my life. They had a huge impact on a lot of people. Not just their kids, but my dad included. He wasn't necessarily he wasn't a biological kid. He was just my mom's baby dad at the point in time. They weren't even married. He was the father of their grandkids. But because of who they were, they still took time and instilled in him. They poured into him. And that seed grew. And he planted that same seed in me and my little brother. And countless other kids that I grew up with playing ball. And that seed is growing in me, man. And now I'm able to plant that into my daughter. And when my twins get here, I can plant that in them. And I could water it. But see, he didn't just give me 1 seed, he gave me 2 seeds. Because his crop doubled. So I ain't gotta get 1 seed. I ain't gotta get 2. I can get 4. Because my crop doubled. So now they get more. And they get it faster. Can you see where this is headed? Can you see where this is headed? So be honest with yourself, guys. Figure out what needs to change. And then execute. Because right after I got off the phone with my coach, I made the changes. I executed. I got right back on business. I got right back to focusing on what I needed to focus on. And here it is. Let's get it. 3-2, man. I'm out.